Okay, then next up, what we're going to do is we're going to test your upper body. So your upper body, you will sit in a chair with your feet on the floor. Now you will take a medicine ball. The medicine ball wants to be 1 kilo per 20 kilos of your body. So I'm 80 kilos, 4 kilo medicine ball, and then all you're going to do is you're going to throw it that way. Now you're also going to use a 4 kilo medicine ball regardless. So if you was, if you was 160 kilos, then you would need a 8 kilo ball, which would be quite heavy and difficult to get. So then you would still just use the 4. So if you're much lighter than 80 kilos, you're going to aim for 3 kilo ball. If you're much heavier, you're going to aim for a 5 or a 6. But basically, if you can just get over a 4 kilo ball, we can test that. And obviously, the heavier you are, the further you should be able to throw the 4 kilo ball, but we can work it all out after. All you're going to do is going to sit in the chair, feet flat on the floor, have the ball any way you want, but you can just use in your chest, and then you can move your body forward and push, and you're just going to throw the ball as far as you can. And then wherever it lands, make a mark, go back with the ball and try and beat it. As soon as you got to the furthest point you can get to, where your chest would finish. So I wouldn't measure from the back of the chair, because I know if I'm going to throw it, I'm going to go to measure it from now. You measure between the distance between the two, and that's your upper body. Yeah. Then when you do your core, you're going to lie on the floor and literally imagine like you're doing a throw-in for football, but you're lying on the floor, back on the floor, knees up, and then what you're going to do is you're going to sit up and throw. And all you're going to do is you're going to see how far you can physically throw the ball. As you do that, where you finish when you sit up is the marking point for your chest. So if you're laying down and you throw the ball up, then that mark will be roughly the same where you're going. That's where you're going to mark it, where the ball bounces, and when you mark it there, and you get a measurement between the two. So they're the 3 main power tests: lower body, core, and upper body. Yeah. Then same thing, 4 kilo ball, or depending on your weight, you're going to do basically like a shot put. So you get the ball, have a line that, so if you're doing right side, you have a line that where your left foot can't go past, and you're going to throw the ball as far as you can, as long as you just use that. So you can use 2 hands, but you're only throwing with one side. Mark that, try and beat it, measure it, do the same thing. Left side, the left side, if you're right-handed, the left's going to be less than your right, but it needs to be a certain percentage difference, because obviously you can tell us if your body's off. And then out of those, you will have your 5 power numbers. And in theory, all you need to do then is a tape measure and a 4K med ball. Yeah? Then we're going to move on to the strength stuff.